It's Wednesday, the 16th of December, and I thought I'd do another video on the monoliths, a little update, because they're popping up all over the place, and I've got some news, good news for me. You might not find it interesting, but I'm gonna share it anyway. But since I last recorded the video on the monoliths back on the 8th of December, more have popped up. So we've got the ones on Utah, California, Romania, and the Isle of Wight, and they seem to be popping up every day. So this mystery is becoming even more of a mystery now. And things can happen really fast, which is what's happening with these monoliths. And also in life, things can change very fast. So I want to just do a little detour from the monoliths for a second, and I want to introduce you to my new buddy, my new baby who came into my life. It says 4 days ago, but it's now 5 days ago. So here's my little buddy, sprawled out, making himself at home, and he's now under my desk wanting some attention. So I put out to the universe a while back that I was ready for a new doggy to come into my life. And I wanted a puppy because I've got a cat that's almost 18 years old now, 18 in February. And a little puppy is more on her height, so it's not as threatening. But I didn't add any extra details to that. I just put it out to the universe, didn't know how it was going to come about. Then it's got 5 days ago, 6 days ago, I got a phone call telling me a friend has bought me a dog for Christmas, as he felt I was ready for a new one. Now, it's been 18 months since I lost my Holly. I had to have her put to sleep because of a cancer. She had a cancerous tumour, and I still get upset over this, but I was ready for a new dog. And I met Buddy the day afterwards, so it was 5 days ago now. And first time I saw him, he made me his mum. He, even though I didn't pick him, he chose me in the end. And he's a border collie and he's 12 weeks old, and there he is on a tin of paint, fast asleep, which is under my kitchen table. And it's really exciting. It's easy to have a newborn baby, it really is. But I'm looking forward to the day I can walk him down to the beach for the first time. Obviously, at the minute, it's basic training, and I'll have to increase his walks as he gets a bit older. But he settled in right away, and he is a little gem. He's virtually now potty trained. We had 2 accidents. That's all, which is good. The night my friend picked him up, he had him on his bed and he peed on the bed. I've not had any of that, thankfully. He did pee in his water bowl, though. So, yeah, he's full of energy, he's into everything. And then when he gets older and he can walk long distances, maybe we can go and see these monoliths together if there's still any up and in the UK. So let's go back to what's happening in the world of monoliths. I heard the other day that one's now popped up on a hilltop on Dartmoor, which is in the UK, and it was spotted on the 11th of December. So I've gone on Twitter, and here's the one in Utah. And for people who don't know Dartmoor, it's a massive place. So I don't know if this is near a road or not, or in the middle of Dartmoor. I've not been able to find any more information. But the one thing I noticed about this one is you can see these dots at the top like studs, and there's some down here as well and down the sides. To me, we know it's a mystery. People have got different theories, but that definitely looks man-made to me. But that's the one on Dartmoor. Then another one popped up in the middle of a field in Come on, people, I can't pronounce that. If anyone knows, let me know. In Belgium. This one is not as rural as some of them have been. I'm going to open that and show you that one as well on Twitter. And there it is. And as you can see, these buildings here, it looks like a warehouse. That it's not as rural, but it also looks semi-rural. That one doesn't look as shiny to me. And we're going to get people copying. We know that. It always happens. And then another one popped up in Colombia, a place called Chia, if I pronounced that right. And this one is different to the rest of them because of it's a golden colour. And so that's a bit more exciting actually. And I'll open that to show you again on Twitter. And as you can see, it's a golden colour. It's more rural. It looks a bit more shiny. The ground doesn't even look as though it's been disturbed there, as though it could have been there for a heck of a long time. Yet apparently it was only discovered the other day. So, where's this going to lead? But every time I look at for more pop up. Right, I've heard some of these monoliths have some kind of writing on them. Now, I don't know if that's true of all of them, but from a person who's seen the photographs close up of this writing, they said it's nothing like any writing she's ever seen before, and it looked otherworldly. Let's put it that way. So I'd be interested to look at that. It does make you wonder where they are coming from, whether they're man-made or other. It'd be interesting to find out. Then it wouldn't be a mystery, would it? But also, as more have popped up, more people are coming forward to make claims that they have made them. Does this mean all of them have been made by artists, students, whoever? Or some possibly otherworldly? I'll leave you to decide on that one. But there's a few that have been claimed. One popped up in Texas, but students and staff said that they made that one. That came from the Austin Community College. And here's a picture of that one, not rural at all. Very shiny. Interesting anyway, whether someone's made it or not. That has definitely been claimed by the students. Then another one popped up outside a candy shop in Pennsylvania, and from what I hear, it's the owners of the candy shop claim they made that one. Now I might have that a bit mixed up, but it's hard to see in the picture because it's on an angle, but there's your monolith outside a candy store. Then we have the Isle of Wight one. Now someone's come forward and claimed they made that one just for fun. Could it be true? Who knows? We do know when things pop up out of nowhere, people come out the woodwork claiming they've made them. But it could be true. But I'm also saddened by this Isle of Wight one because I've just seen a photograph before recording this and it's full of graffiti. They can't leave nothing along. But what about all the other monoliths and where they're coming from? Who's making them? You know, it's interesting. But this year has been a really weird old year for everyone globally. You know, we're all experiencing the same things. We're experiencing this supposed virus. Put my teeth back in. We're all experiencing the lockdowns apart from a few countries. We're losing our freedoms. And now we've got these monoliths popping up. Now, is someone doing it? Is the group of people doing it to try and cheer us up, bring a bit of interest back in our lives, a bit of joy? Or is it otherworldly? Who knows? Only you can decide what you think, but use an open mind. Think outside the box to all possibilities. It could be they could all be students. They could be all artists doing them. I don't know, little green men. Who knows? But I guess one day we're going to know the answers to all these questions, and then it won't be a mystery. But until then, it's still, some of it, not all of it, is still a little mystery. Now, I wrote this yesterday, and I thought I'd take a quick look to see if any more had popped up that I hadn't seen when I was researching this. So I'm going to take you back over to Twitter, put me back in Twitter, and I found this. Forbes Life an hour ago posted a mysterious monolith appeared in Toulouse, France, but then it suddenly disappeared. So there's the one on a hilltop, quite rural, hard to see on the picture. Let's see if we can get it a bit bigger. There we go. You can see the ground's been dug for that one. Doesn't look as shiny. It looks more like the one in Romania, because to me that looks like it's got patterns on it like the Romanian one had. And then I found this one by Karaka, if you pronounce that right. We Are Here drops 10-foot monolith in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, on sacred ground. The aliens have spoken, with a little alien face. And that, but heck, it looks cold there. Just looking at the picture sends a shiver. But there's your monolith. Let me see if we can get that one bigger. Yeah. Again, that one's more shiny. As you can see, it reflects the trees. I don't know about this in the middle, if that's like a weld, as though it's been welded together or not. But the sides look smooth. Obviously, it's hard to tell with the ground because of the snow. How long's it been there before it was discovered? We don't know. But that's that one in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. And then I found this one. Obviously I can't read that writing, so I'm presuming it's Japanese, because of the name there. And the English bit is mysterious monolith appears in Newnan. Let's click on this. This one takes us to an article. Mysterious monolith appears in Newnan. And there it is. And it says it was in Newnan Park on Monday morning. Newnan, GA. Metal structure, looks like the other ones spotted in other states and across the world, about 7 to 8 feet tall, made of a thin sheet metal-like material. It was placed near a baseball field of Whitlock Park, and there it is. Now, I'd be interested to know, again, it doesn't look like the ground's been dug then, but that could be the angle of the picture. It doesn't look shiny from this picture. But I'd like to know from people who live near there what they think of it. I do not know where GA is. I'm English. You've got lots of states. So can someone leave a comment where GA is, please, for me? And I'd be interested to know. Also be interested to know from people who live there, who've been up and seen it for themselves with their own eyes. But that's it for this video. Quick update. I wasn't going to do a monolith one, but I really wanted to show you my little doggy. My 12-week-old, I think. Let me have a look. Yeah, fallen back asleep for now. He's got loads of energy. So until next time, have a little think about what you think they are, but keep an open mind.